Step into our cozy corner of inspiration, where we're about to uncover something truly special for your garden. If you adore the warmth of vintage aesthetics and the lush embrace of nature, you're in for a treat. We're diving into the delightful process of creating a captivating floating wood and moss art piece, the perfect accent for a charming, rustic outdoor setting. Think aged wood, soft, vibrant moss, and a touch of timeless elegance, all coming together in a way that feels both organic and thoughtfully designed. Let's get started on weaving this little piece of garden magic together. Imagine stepping into your garden, and there, suspended as if by magic, is a piece of living art that whispers tales of ancient forests and delicate beauty. This enchanted mosswood art isn't merely decor. It's a conversation starter, a focal point that draws the eye and calms the soul. Crafted from the raw, organic lines of salvaged wood and cloaked in a vibrant, velvety carpet of moss, it feels like a secret discovered, a tiny, self-contained ecosystem floating gracefully amidst your blossoms and greenery. It evokes a feeling of stumbling upon something truly magical in a forgotten corner of an old European garden, bringing that same sense of wonder right into your own backyard. There's a special joy in creating something with your own hands, especially when it transforms your outdoor haven into a place of awe. These DIY floating garden sculptures offer exactly that, a chance to sculpt the air, to give weightless form to natural elements. Picture them, gentle wooden forms adorned with lush moss, dancing lightly above your flower beds, or reflecting serenely over a pond. They challenge our perceptions of gravity and permanence in a garden, suggesting that beauty doesn't always have to be rooted to the earth. It's an invitation to play, to experiment, and to imbue your personal green space with a touch of your own artistic spirit. Step back in time to an era when gardens were meticulously curated sanctuaries, adorned with pieces that blended seamlessly with nature's grandeur. This concept of vintage garden art with natural elements revives that timeless elegance. By marrying weathered wood and verdant moss, we tap into a classic aesthetic that feels both nostalgic and refreshingly organic. These pieces aren't about flashy statements, but about quiet sophistication, adding character and a sense of history to your garden. Each curve of wood, each patch of moss, tells its own story, contributing to a landscape that feels lived in, loved, and endlessly charming, much like a cherished heirloom. There's an irresistible allure to the rustic, that raw, unpolished charm that speaks of simpler times and genuine craftsmanship. Our rustic wood and moss decor ideas celebrate this aesthetic by blending the earthy robustness of wood with the soft, ethereal beauty of moss. These are pieces that feel utterly at home in a natural setting, enhancing the inherent beauty of your garden rather than overshadowing it. Imagine a gnarled piece of wood, softened by a vibrant emerald cloak, suspended where it can catch the dappled sunlight. It's about creating harmonious textures and subtle contrasts, building an outdoor space that feels authentic, cozy, and deeply connected to the natural world around it. Every garden deserves a touch of whimsy, a little unexpected delight that brings a smile to your face. These garden whimsy, hanging moss creations, are just that, playful suspended art pieces that add charm and personality to your outdoor space. They don't take themselves too seriously, yet they possess an undeniable elegance. Think of miniature moss-covered islands, gently swaying in the breeze, or abstract forms that seem to float as if on a hidden current. They encourage us to look up, to discover beauty in unexpected places, and to infuse our gardens with a joyful, light-hearted spirit that invites endless exploration and peaceful contemplation. Tired of conventional pots and planters? These unique floating planter designs offer a captivating alternative that brings a dynamic, sculptural element to your garden. Imagine your favorite small plants, succulents, or even air plants nestled within a moss-covered wooden cradle, seemingly hovering in mid-air. It's a design concept that defies gravity, creating visual intrigue and depth in any outdoor setting. These aren't just containers for plants. They are artistic statements that elevate your greenery, transforming ordinary botanical displays into extraordinary aerial gardens. They invite a second look, sparking conversations about design, nature, and the wonderful possibilities of creative gardening. There's a soulfulness that only handcrafted pieces can bring to a space, and handcrafted garden installations outdoor are no exception. Each floating wood and moss artwork is a unique creation, bearing the subtle marks of its maker and the organic imperfections that make it truly special. These installations aren't mass-produced. They are thoughtful additions that reflect a passion for beauty and a connection to natural materials. They transform your garden from a mere collection of plants into an outdoor gallery, where each piece tells a story, adds character, and contributes to an overall ambience of artistry and personal expression, making your space truly one of a kind. Driftwood, with its smooth, water-worn surfaces and intriguing shapes, already holds a story within its grains. When combined with the verdant softness of moss, it transforms into mossy driftwood art for outdoor spaces. Pieces that feel ancient yet vibrant, timeless yet fresh. Picture a beautifully shaped piece of driftwood, enhanced by a natural tapestry of green, suspended as if it were still floating on gentle currents. It brings a sense of coastal serenity or forest mystique to your garden, creating a powerful visual impact that speaks of journeys, resilience, and the enduring beauty of nature's artistry. It's a reminder that even the simplest elements can become profound statements. While our focus is outdoors, the essence of bringing nature indoors, Outdoor Moss Projects lies in creating an environment where nature feels intimately woven into every aspect, not just contained within boundaries. These floating moss and wood artworks blur the lines between wild and cultivated, bringing the intricate beauty of a forest floor or a hidden glade into your curated garden space. They are reminders of nature's delicate balance and resilience, inviting you to create immersive experiences right outside your door. It's about cultivating a deeper connection to the natural world by accentuating its most enchanting details. The ancient Japanese art of Kokedama, or moss ball, inspires these captivating garden Kokedama-inspired art pieces. While not traditional Kokedama, these floating wood and moss creations borrow that same philosophy of showcasing plants and natural materials in a whimsical, suspended fashion. They celebrate the beauty of roots and earth, encapsulated within a vibrant mossy embrace, offering a fresh perspective on how we display and appreciate living sculptures. Imagine the serene elegance of these pieces, reminiscent of miniature floating worlds, adding a touch of zen and natural artistry to your garden. They invite a moment of peaceful contemplation, connecting us to age-old traditions of nature appreciation. Every garden has potential, a canvas waiting for a touch of artistry. With Transform Your Garden, Artistic Moss Decor, you're invited to see your outdoor space through a new lens, one that appreciates the subtle textures and rich greens of moss as a foundational element for beauty. These floating wood and moss marvels are more than just decorations. They are sculptural interventions that redefine spaces, create intriguing focal points, and add unexpected layers of visual interest. They speak to a desire to elevate the ordinary, to infuse passion and creativity into every corner of your green sanctuary, making it a reflection of your unique style and appreciation for nature's quiet masterpieces. There's an undeniable satisfaction in crafting something beautiful from raw materials, especially when it enhances the very essence of your surroundings. These creative wood garden features DIY projects tap into that primal urge to build and adorn. By thoughtfully combining natural wood with lush moss, you're creating features that are both sculptural and alive, blurring the lines between art and nature. Imagine a unique wooden form, softened by a vibrant moss blanket, adding a new dimension to your garden's aesthetic. These are not merely additions. They are expressions of ingenuity, bringing a touch of your personal vision to the outdoor world, and creating features that will be cherished. The most beautiful art often comes from unexpected places, and Dreamy garden art from repurposed materials celebrates this sustainable creativity. By giving new life to forgotten wood, transforming it with the lush embrace of moss, we create pieces that not only enchant, but also tell a story of conscious design. These floating wood and moss artworks are testaments to the idea that beauty can be found in the overlooked, and that a touch of imagination can turn simple elements into breathtaking statements. They contribute to a garden that feels both whimsical and responsible, a sanctuary where dreams take root and art flourishes with a light ecological footprint. As our time wandering through this creative garden project draws to an end, we feel so grateful you joined us. We truly hope our endeavor into crafting floating wood and moss art for a vintage rustic garden has left you feeling inspired and perhaps even a little dreamy. The beauty of bringing natural elements into our spaces is a joy we love to share. Keep cultivating those cozy, inviting atmospheres in your homes and gardens. Thank you for being a part of the Freshomz community, and we look forward to inspiring you again very soon.